I built a platform. Uh, I built a tech platform, or I'm building a tech platform, Meetadev, as you all know by now, Meetadev. And Meetadev is targeting those who are into tech, or techies, both tech pros and tech babes. And while designing the sign up method, I did have three things in mind. One was signing up using just email and password. Number two was using um, what we call Google sign up. So you can use your Google account to authorize, like, you can use a Google account to access Meetadev. And then the third one is GitHub, authenticating using GitHub. Now, in my list was to have GitHub as the first option. In fact, if you go to the website, that is the Meetadev website, www.meetadev.com, you do realize that I have GitHub sign up as the first option for you to authenticate in the platform. But yesterday, looking at the statistics and the ratio between the sign up methods, I'm shocked because my expectation is not what actually the real users are doing, or it's the opposite of their behavior. My expectation was, like, I would expect that the most dominant setup method would be GitHub because we are techies joining Meetadev. But instead, using Google sign up is 90% of all signups we have on Meetadev. In fact, GitHub makes barely 5%. The other 5% is email and password, which makes me ask this question. What is the psychology behind signups? Because naturally, as a techie, if I sign up on other platforms that are basically for tech, let me say signing up to something like railway hosting, I sign up with Google with my GitHub account because natively I know I'll be able to connect my projects to railway from GitHub. And that is what I do when I sign up on Render or signing up on Netlify. I signed up using GitHub account because I knew as a techie I'm going to connect my GitHub projects to Netlify for easy deployment. Same to Vercel. But Meetadev is bold enough that we are doing this for developers. But 80%, 90% of the signups are from Google. Help me understand why users choose to use Google instead of GitHub. And by the way, as a side note, remember last Saturday I told you that we were shipping communities. Communities is now live on Meetadev. So what is a community on Meetadev? A community on Meetadev is basically like finding your tribe, in tech. So right now I belong to a tribe called MongoDB for AI developers. You can come in and belong to another tribe that is frontend labs. Also, just come in and create your own tribe. So basically a community. For example, in the MongoDB for AI builders, we basically discussing or trying to find out how is MongoDB natively supporting AI native development, where one single data source can be used as both your AI stack, as vector, as memory layer, as the checkpoint layer, everything in MongoDB. So if you know you are good in something, let's say you understand machine learning, you understand DevOps, you understand, let's say, UI UX, you understand cybersecurity, it's the time for you now to come in and create your own tribe or your community. Create your tribe, join the tribe, share with your fellow tribesmen and tribeswomen, let them join your tribe. You will get a community where you can get to learn from others. And then we have something called rituals. Rituals is basically what you do on a weekly basis. Let's say on a weekly basis, you want to get to know the community. What did you do? Did you ship? Did you start your project? Were you stuck? So rituals will allow you to now start getting the inputs from various community members or tribesmen and women. Come in there, create your tribe, and start building actively. Something good about the community of the tribes is you get to see who is here at the moment. You never miss a conversation. You can see who is in your room. And the tribesmen, admins or leaders can always make announcements, and the announcements will be dispatched to everyone, whether you are offline, whether you are online. You get these announcements straight as a push notification, as an email, and also as an in-app notification. You can come in, start a thread, and in this thread, you can have conversations, interesting conversations, endlessly. So yesterday, when I shipped, or when we shipped, we had like a nested thread up to 3 levels, but not even 6 hours passed by, and then I already got a call, someone saying, no, that's a limitation. You're limiting us and you're making us end our conversation. Leave it. Let's have discussion to the end. Like, if I come in and make a post and someone comments under me, and you're coming in, you don't want to argue with my original post, you want to argue with their comment. We are allowing you to do that. Just argue with their comment, the comment of their comment, and let someone else come and argue with your comment on someone's comment on someone's comment. Basically, endless conversation, endless loop, nesting that doesn't end, but everything is optimal. So communities is live. You can basically see who is here right now, who has just joined, and that's how you get to like build your tribe, maintain your tribe. If you haven't signed up to Meetadev, I'm telling you, I already have a number of admins, tribesmen who are planning to be hosting events and bringing together their tribe together on Meetadev. Don't miss on this. Be the first person. Let's say one day sit down and say, my community was the third on Meetadev, and today we're posting of our whole community. Post of that, come in and say, I'm building a community, running a community, and the beauty of Meetadev, you have your community, you have your events, you have the playground, all under one roof. So I'm waiting for you all in communities. Come in, let's play games, let's learn, let's interact. If you're like me, with an introvert, you can send a cold DM on Meetadev, by the way. So if you fear going out and just interacting with the developers, I remember my very first tech event was Google GDG Festival 2022 September. And I didn't even interact that much with fellow developers. The best I could do is, hi, my name is Osego. Can I get your number? And my prayer was one, just give me your number, I'll save your number, but I had to ensure that you've saved my number. So, why? So that if you post anything tech, or I post anything tech, you get to see it without us having to talk. But that's not how I want us to do it. I suffered this, you should be suffering through this. In a community, in the tribe, you get to speak your mind. Literally your mind, without minding who is this, because it's a tech world. It's open-ended for everyone. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for watching till the end. I look forward to seeing you all active on the tribes and the communities. Osego Codes signing out. Meetadev is Africa's Tech Pulse. Let me see you all. Let's meet in the communities. Create one or rejoin one. Bye.